Alright guys, let's get this show on the road. Jackson? Jacob? Well, I guess I'm by myself this week. Welcome back, all you Regs, and to all you Shinies, welcome to Teeka's Trading Post, your one-stop shop for all Star Wars product news, reveals, leaks, rumors, and everything in between. Welcome back, everybody. We have an episode for you with a lot of Hasbro Pulse Con reveals, and I'm super excited to dig into those, so let's talk about it. So, as you guys are all well familiar, Hasbro Pulse Con 2023 happened just this past weekend, and with it came some awesome Star Wars reveals from that Star Wars panel. The first reveal the Star Wars team kicked things off with was revealing the official product release of the Starkiller Black Series 3-pack with the two Stormtroopers from the Force Unleashed video game. This pack retailed for $110, went up for sale at 4 o'clock p.m. on Friday the 22nd, and 5 o'clock p.m. for people who were not Hasbro Pulse Premium members. As far as I know, the set went straight up for order instead of a pre-order, but after it sold out, it did go back up for a pre-order restock. So if you didn't get your hands on it, don't feel bad, you might still have a chance in the future. Moving into some more Black Series news, we had two brand new reveals for Star Wars The Black Series. The first of which being the Darth Daddy himself, Baylan Skoll from the Ahsoka series. This figure looks absolutely fantastic. They did mention that lightsaber blade is a bit longer. It's actually the Darth Malgus blade. They said they did that because Baylan fights with a broadsword fighting style, so they wanted to emulate that with this figure. Overall, I'd say this one looks really, really good, but I'll tell you which one doesn't look good this next reveal. Right after revealing Baylan Skoll, Hasbro went ahead and revealed the Black Series Shin Hati figure, and let me tell you, I'm a little disappointed in how this figure looks. When it comes to Shin Hati, I really don't like the shade of yellow they used for that hair sculpt, but I can be forgiving of that because in the show, her hair is super thin and it's super bright. It's really hard to get that on a 6-inch action figure. I'm also not sure how I feel about the face paint on this figure, but I'll have to get it in hand to really see how I feel. If you want either of these figures, they're both going to be available for pre-order right now at Hasbro Pulse and most of your major retailers, coming out in 2024. Hasbro also went ahead and revealed a new Force FX lightsaber called the Sabine lightsaber from the Ahsoka show. If you're one of those people that says, oh, it's Ezra's saber, it's not Sabine's saber, you're wrong and you're stupid and you're banned, because it is now Sabine's lightsaber. She has made alterations to it, and it's hers, so get over it, and if you want it, you can pre-order it right now. And then, in my opinion, the coolest of the reveals from this live stream, we have the Captain Rex wearable helmet. This is awesome. It's got a rangefinder that articulates and makes sounds. The paint apps on this are really, really good. Props to Hasbro for doing a really good job on the weathering with this helmet. They really knocked it out of the park. This is another item that you can pre-order on most major retailers. Before I forget about it, Hasbro did also reveal another archive wave for the main line. These will not be available in retail stores in the US, which I know we were all complaining about, oh, why are these characters being made again? They said specifically on the live stream, these are being made for European collectors who've just been added to the European Union Hasbro Pulse store, so they can get the Stormtrooper, Darth Vader from A New Hope, Luke Skywalker in his X-Wing suit, and Bo-Katan. Like I said, all these will be available out of the US or on fan channels at a later date. And as if we didn't have enough pipeline for the Black Series, Hasbro decided to add more characters to the pipeline. The first of these is Darth Vader from A New Hope. I really don't know why they're doing yet another Darth Vader. Hopefully this one has some sort of new articulation or it's a little bit revamped, because again, they've released so many Darth Vaders recently, I don't know why they're doing another Vader from A New Hope. The next one is also a bit of a head scratcher. They also pipelined Din Djarin from The Mandalorian Season 3. I get this one a little bit more just because you want to constantly have that character on shelves, but I really don't see any difference between his design in Season 2 and Book of Boba Fett versus now, so I guess we'll have to see what this figure comes with to make it special. Next up, this is one that I'm a little bit more excited for. This is a Phase 1 Clone Trooper that they pipelined. It's going to be on the 2023 Clone Trooper body that they did the new Phase 2 Clone Trooper on. This is going to be a fan channel exclusive. And then, of course, we have a Mandalorian Night Owl from The Mandalorian Season 3. This is another one that I'm really, really excited for. Sadly, it's a Target exclusive, but, you know, nothing you can do about that. Still planning on getting this one one for sure. Now let's move on to the less cool version, according to the poll given by Hasbro at 2023 Pulse Con, the Vintage Collection. Now the Vintage Collection got some cool reveals as well. The first one they showed off was a fan channel exclusive 2-pack of Jedi Knight Revan and HK-47 from the Heroes of the Republic mobile game. This one was a really weird choice. I don't know why they didn't just slap the Old Republic logo on this, but hey, both figures look super cool. The packaging looks dope on this. I'm not going to pick it up myself, but it's a really cool set. Next up, they revealed a Chopper from the Ahsoka show. Now, I really like this figure. I think it looks a lot better than the Black Series version with the way that this one's neck articulates. I'm really a fan of this one, and if I was a TVC collector, this would be a must pick up for me. They also revealed director Orson Krennic for Rogue One. I'm really excited with how this figure looks too. Sadly, that cape is not soft goods for some reason, but hey, I'm not getting it, so I don't really care. And then, of course, everybody's new favorite sassy droid in Star Wars, we have the new TVC Hu Yang figure. Not as cool as the Black Series one, in my opinion, but still really cool if you collect that 3 3/4 scale. Director Krennic and Chopper will be available for pre-order coming out in spring of 2024 for mainline release, and Hu Yang will be a mainline release for summer of 2024. TVC really mopped the floor with Black Series when it comes to pipeline reveals, and so let's look at that list too. First up, we got a Cal Kestis in his Imperial Officer disguise from Jedi Survivor. I personally haven't played the game yet, but this design does look super cool. We also have a pipeline for the Mandalorian Judge, who shows up in The Mandalorian Season 3. This is another cool one. Any kind of rando Mandos, I'm all down for. Hasbro, keep them coming. And then they also pipelined their next 4-pack. Those build-up packs that Hasbro does for TVC are killer, and this one is probably the best one they've done so far. This is going to be a 4-pack from the Clone Wars. You get 1 Phase 2 501st clone, 1 332nd Ahsoka's clone, and 2 plain Phase 2 clones. I wish Black Series would do stuff like this, because I would just eat those up, but these build-up packs are super cool, so I'm definitely going to be getting this. And that pretty much wraps it up for all the reveals from Hasbro Pulse Con 2023. Let us know in the comments if you feel like this was a bit of a letdown. I personally was really satisfied. I really just want to see them start to knock off some of that huge list of pipeline reveals that they've let up for us in the last 6 to 8 months. I really want to see a lot of those figures, so make sure to keep tuning in to Teeka's Trading Post. We'll keep you covered as those figures get revealed. And some brief news from Jazzware's Micro Galaxy Squadron. We have the Target exclusive Millennium Falcon 3-pack, comes with 2 TIE interceptors as well. From Return of the Jedi, this is actually hitting stores already. It's street dated for October 1st, so I just wanted to give you guys a heads up. If you're looking for that set, start looking now because it's starting to pop up. So yes, a nice, short, but sweet Teeka's Trading Post episode for you this week, guys. If you want to check out my recent pickups, check out this right here, my Instagram page, 1313 Tommy's Collection. I post all of my pickups down there. I got a bunch of cool Micro Galaxy Squadron stuff recently, as well as some cool Black Series figures, so make sure you keep in touch with that. Also, make sure to follow us on social media. We're on Instagram, X, TikTok, Twitch, all kinds of stuff down in the description below. We've got merch on Spring if you want to check that out too, and keep in touch with our content because Halloween and Christmas are coming up, and we've got some banger specials in mind for you guys, so just stay tuned for that. But with that being said, everybody, I hope you all enjoyed your week. Pray that Jacob and Jackson come back to me. I have lost them to the void, and I cannot find them. So, everyone, have a wonderful week, and we will see you on Teeka's Trading Post next week. Goodbye.